Matthew. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord has made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season? This is not in Mark. Luke 12. Then Peter said to him, Lord, speak you this parable to us, or even to all? And the Lord said, Who then is that faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household to give them their portion of meat in due season? So I'll include Peter's question here, and then I'll move into Jesus' response. Then Peter said to him, Lord, speak you this parable to us, or even to all? And the Lord said, Who then is that faithful and wise steward? Who then is a faithful and wise servant? Who is a servant? Who then is that faithful? Who then is a? Who then is that? Who's a? I think A would fit a little bit better here. I think that's a bit simpler and more straightforward. Who then is both. A is from Matthew. Now back to both faithful and wise. I prefer the word steward to servant, because the word servant is often used to explain someone who helps in basic needs. It's not always that way, but mostly. Steward, however, is given a higher amount of trust. That's someone who would be like an executive. Someone you can trust with larger tasks, like running an entire household, which is what this parable is about. So I'm going to go with steward from Luke. Luke continues, Whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household. Matthew, whom his Lord has made ruler over his household. Whom his Lord shall or has. Future or present/past. You know, I think has is actually better here, because that explains how it is working. You have been given responsibility and do a good job. Not that you will eventually be given responsibility, because everyone has a certain amount of responsibility. It's up to us to do a good job now, not wait for when we have more responsibility. So I'm going to put has. His Lord. Whom his Lord. Whom is both. His is both, but it's in italics in Luke, so I'll say it's only from Matthew. Lord shall make ruler over his household. Lord has made. Make. Back to both Lord. And I'm going with Matthew, the present tense or past tense. You can see it either way. Has made. Back to both again. Ruler over his household. Matthew continues. To give them meat in due season. Luke, to give them their portion of meat in due season. Them there is in italics, so I'll have those only for Matthew. To give them is in Matthew. There's no there in Matthew. But portion of meat is better than just meat. It's what they deserve. Their wages, in a sense. So I'm going to have there in italics from Luke, but them is actually there in Matthew. So to give is both. Them is only Matthew. There in italics is only Luke. Portion of is only Luke. Meat in due season is both. This entire next verse is both. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he comes, shall find so doing. Matthew continues, Verily, I say to you, Luke, of a truth I say to you. I like verily, it's been used often, but of a truth, those are more words. Maybe I should go with that. Of a truth I say to you. Verily is underlined and explained as truly. And at this point, we've gotten used to that vocabulary, so it shouldn't be a problem to just say, Verily, I say to you. Yeah, I think now that's actually more easily understood. Verily, instead of a truth. Verily from only Matthew. I say to you from both. Matthew. That he shall make him ruler over all his goods. Luke, that he will make him ruler over all that he has. Shall or will? I guess it's a question between older English and more modern English. Shall would be older. Will would be more modern. That he will, that he shall. I'm going to go with the older. That he is both. Shall is only Matthew. Make him ruler over all is both. Now Luke, that he has, or Matthew, his goods. Goods is just stuff. It's the same as hads. I think goods, it's a bit older and perhaps less easily understood. I think I'm going to go with the more simple, that he has, from Luke. So now these verses read, Then Peter said to him, Lord, speak you this parable to us or even to all? And the Lord said, Who then is a faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord has made ruler over his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season? Blessed is that servant, whom his Lord, when he comes, shall find so doing. Verily I say to you, that he shall make him ruler over all that he has.